Welcome to CountryLine TV. We're on the road. We're out of the studio. Out of the studio. We're here with the lovely, the talented Harper Grace.
Here with the lovely, talented Paul.
Yes. Hi, I'm Paul. All right. We're here at Curb Records on Music Row. Harper Grace, happy 2026. Welcome to the party. What's going on?
I thought
How
you
we
were
feeling?
going to be like, happy birthday.
No, I don't know when your birthday is.
I didn't think you knew. That's why I was like,
didn't.
why is he saying that? You were saying happy 2026. I'm wonderful. Is that what you asked me?
I did. Yeah, I said you were. I care about our guests. You know, this is not just journalism.
Are you
for me.
good?
I'm great.
Praise.
Took my weekly bath today. Feeling pretty good
Wow,
about it. Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Knew it was a big PR day, so here we
Woo!
are.
Well, you're here with your fancy pearl snap shirt and your suede boots. So.
Yeah, and you got your sparkles on there.
Sparkle boots.
Yeah, look at that.
Love
Okay.
it. Amazon.
Now, I see that you're very dressed up, and it sounded as if you were going to dress up for another occasion, right? On social media, I can't help but notice there's nothing on your left hand.
Interesting.
But there was it in some of these posts. So
There was.
The world needs to know, and by the world, all of CountryLine TV, and as well as myself, what's the gossip? What's the scuttlebutt? What's the tea?
We're engaged!
We could run away in the sunset. He don't even need to know.
Yeah, hold it. That'll be good.
But I want him to walk me in a white dress. Give my hand for you to hold.
You're been fishing with me, my boy. Wonder what that catches. He wears fishing shirts, but he doesn't know how to fish.
Oh, horrible. Get a little choked up.
Off camera, they actually like each other. On camera, they don't. When I'm flipping freezing, I'm talking to you, and I'm standing, the hair's not doing what I want it to do. Frustration. That's right. Well, the tea is, I faked my engagement.
I knew it.
Did you know?
I knew. Well, you know, again, when we've met at other events and interviews and stuff, you've never mentioned like, oh, my boyfriend, or like, there's never been a
Do
significant.
you think
other.
you'd be someone I would tell?
Well, I guess not.
I'm like in serious. I think I would.
I think it would just come up naturally.
I'm glad
as well.
you like dialed in all of the information from the past situation, conversations that we had.
Yeah, I got on ChatGPT. I got on Reddit. Like I exhausted all the resources.
He was
Checked the
wondering for his
message
own self.
boards.
I'm just kidding.
Yes.
So basically, I decided that in order to promote the song that's the most personal thing I think I've ever released out of the heart pages and ripped it right out, that I would do something that was kind of crazy. And I faked my engagement.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pay close attention, there were two things that were in lead up of my picture of the faked engagement.
Okay.
One was a viral video that went with my dad that has like 1.6, I think, now at this, where I said I would like a ring, the Where's My Husband, Olivia Dean cover, that I startled my dad in the video, and it got some traction. But I posted that first. And then I posted a video of me singing If Daddy Says No.
Mm-hmm.
A couple days later, and then literally the next post after talking about If Daddy Says No was my engagement post. And I said big news.
God.
I didn't even say, anything else. But since then, I have been doing little increments of, telling a different story. I posted a Shania Twain cover, which she actually reposted. Which
I
was
saw
pretty
that.
cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But I wrote in there, looks like you're still the one, but what if Daddy says no? So there's been bits and pieces throughout the last 2 weeks. I wore the ring for 2 weeks, playing into this promotional campaign. But to be honest, on the more serious note, when I wrote the song, I was in a relationship. I was in it not realizing that it just really wasn't the best for me. I learned a lot from this relationship. My dad actually did say no. I almost thought running away and being in love was what I was going to choose to do. But I'm so glad that I did not. But in the moments of being in a relationship with this person, I actually had this reoccurring nightmare that I was in the presence of him on one knee. He'd asked me if he could marry me and if I would marry him, and I froze and I couldn't say anything. And so I would wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I can't marry him. I just can't. And I would have this over and over. And so when I thought about this song being so close to my personal life, I was like, man, if I actually portrayed what I thought could have happened if I said yes, if I got the ring, I still think I would have come to my senses and pulled it off and not actually married this person. So that is why I went down this rabbit hole of being as personal and as real as I possibly could be with faking the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
I'm not a relationship expert by any sense of the word, but I feel like if you're having dreams about not marrying someone, it's probably a red flag. Yeah,
yes,
probably
yes.
a red flag.
Yeah,
right?
I would agree. And what was silly, I'd be like, I had this dream. Go back. I had this crazy
Came to
dream.
me from above.
Right? And he was like, that's a stupid dream. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's a stupid dream. That is a stupid dream.
Yeah,
no,
it's not.
that was
That's
the
not.
Lord above saying, get the heck out.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, divine intervention.
Ooh, yep, I believe it. But anywho.
Well, okay. But then that turned into, a viral sensation, which it's pretty embarrassing because even though I have this mustache, I'm a terrible detective apparently because the clues were right there in front of me,
They were
right under my
there,
nose.
Paul. They were right
And
there.
I missed it.
It's okay. Have you started to kind of put them together?
I am now.
Okay,
Yeah, this good news. I have the flow chart in my kitchen,
You have
so
the
I
flow
can
chart.
finally move that
right,
and do
okay.
the dishes,
Your
which
mystery
is good.
crime map, but internal
Strings and everything,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, but
well,
then,
now you can tie it all together.
Yeah.
We have some more pieces coming out, or that have come out, that you can kind of do all.
Connect the dots.
Yeah, connect the dots.
Yes.
But my You're Invited sign, did you scan that before you walked in outside? Have you seen those?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it just leads you straight to the PR press, what is it called? Pre-save link.
Pre-save link for the song, which
For
is the
the
personal song, which has
song.
been this whole campaign. If Daddy
Yes.
says no.
I came up with it myself and I actually didn't tell the rest of the team, so everyone really actually thought that I was internally engaged to this mystery man that nobody knew of.
So I was not the only one who was fooled. All right, that makes me feel a little bit
My
better.
grandma called me.
Really?
I didn't tell nobody. I was like, you would know. I can't believe the audacity of people thinking that I just wouldn't tell them.
So
you included, you know?
Well, this is why I just thought it would come up naturally. Like, again, like in our conversation, be like, oh, well, like when my boyfriend and I have been on tour, or like we're going home for the holidays, or
Yeah.
like for my birthday, he did this. Like,
Right,
just
right,
something,
right.
I'd be like, okay, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it never came up, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Good for her. She's engaged. Cool. Like, love it.
Great.
So what, was your grandma like very offended? Was she
Well, she was
upset
like,
or
who
confused?
is this fiance? Who is this, Harper? She said, precious darling, who is this man you're posting with? I can't even see his face. I said, well, Nana, it's not real. She goes, what do you mean it's not real? The photo, is it generated? I said, no, Nana, it's a real photo, but it's just not a real engagement. So sweet little Nana, we love her.
So let's talk about the song that comes out right at the end of this month,
Mm-hmm.
the month of love, but this is about lack of love almost.
Yeah, if Daddy says no. I wrote this, like I said, still being in the relationship. It's really just the story of the tension of it all. I grew up in Texas, very close with my dad, still very close with my dad. We went to father-daughter camps together, and I just have always, I've Pinterest boarded my wedding since I was very young, and have always wanted my dad to walk me down the aisle, my dad to be able to say yes, and during this time it was just a very heavy experience where I just didn't know what to do, which is why I went into a session one day that I felt comfortable talking about the hardship of it and wrote this song. And honestly, I feel like I got like a permission slip from fans after singing it live, and for a couple of the time singing it, I didn't tell the story that it was real. I kind of joked around being like, oh, my biggest fear is like sneezing while driving and using the bathroom on the airplane and your dad saying no. Like trying to kind of lighten up the mood.
All rational phobias, by the way.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, very thank you. But I didn't tell the real story, and it kind of started coming to play where I felt like that permission from people when after I sang it live, it was like this immense amount of engagement at the merch table after I had performed, of people coming up and really being vulnerable with me and telling me, like, that song you sang, If Daddy Says No, like, my dad did say no, or I didn't ask her dad for permission, or I got a divorce because my dad said no and I didn't listen, or my dad did say no and I live happily ever after and we're still together, we're still married. There's so many different stories that I've been able to hear. And after kind of reaching this vulnerability with the country music listener and with like newfound fans, I have like found this new confidence of being like, oh wow, like I can actually share that this was a real piece of my life and kind of get into the nitty gritty of it and go into a very personal side that I haven't really touched on. So yeah, I'm very grateful for the fans who have liked it, and they were the reason why I pushed it to being the next single and chasing this wild idea of being extremely vulnerable in the most creative, artistic, wild way.
Well, and it's, for those, we've we get to hear some of these things early, right? Being in the
Yes,
industry,
yes, of course.
it's awesome. And again, it's vulnerable and it's a cool moment where you're like, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to check a box. I'm not trying to be anything other than myself with this.
Yeah.
It's true. It hits home. And yeah, I mean, you did some PR stunts around it, which is necessary in the world that we live in. But also
right.
the song itself speaks for itself.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I appreciate that. Tried my best.
Yes. And so it comes out the 27th. So go ahead, pre-save, download, get ready. Plus February, it'll be after Valentine's Day. So, love is,
You'll be out of the, either you're sad about love, because sometimes people don't even like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
They don't even celebrate. So this is a good mix in between the two. You could piece yourself into the
You
story.
can get the half-priced candy, the markdown candy.
Yeah.
Listen to the song. It's perfect.
Yeah, the half-price teddy bears, the ones that didn't sell.
Soul Cell.
The ones that didn't sell. You
Soul
can
Cell.
pick up yourself and
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to
get
buy
it.
a half-price teddy bear. Probably, maybe
Why?
because I have enough teddy bears. I've got plenty already. But you can never have enough chocolate, right? So.
Were you ever a kid that laid out teddy bears and or Barbie dolls?
Oh no, I was playing sports, so no, I didn't.
I feel like you're acting side, you would portray your stuff
yes.
to portray.
No, I mean I
you
had
know what
Legos.
I mean?
I built a.
Did you
just
set your
hella
Legos up like they were an audience ever and read?
No, I had
stuff?
a village.
But then did you ever talk to your Legos?
I think we all at some point have talked to our toys, right?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Come on, you guys now. Come on, who's with me out there?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Thank God.
The girl who faked her engagement did.
Yeah, I don't see you at the support group meetings. Anyways, that's crazy. It's because it's not a problem for you. Anyway, well, all right. So what's for the rest of the year after the song comes out? Any other, fake PR stunts maybe?
I actually I need to think of other things to do, because this was a good one.
This was
a
a great
very
one,
good
yeah.
one. But yeah, there's another side of if Daddy says no, maybe a little single version, or something that we may or may not be releasing after, and there is much more music to come. I'm debuting an album this year called Dear Heart, hence the fact that everything's just ripped right out of that little thing in my chest. But yeah, lots of new stuff and some little shows, some little festivals, and gonna be with Scotty McCrary in April again. In April. I guess that will be the most upcoming one when this is out. But yeah.
Look at that. So big year. We got the single coming out with a fake engagement, and then you're going on tour. So yeah.
Perfect.
Just confuse everyone and then run away,
Then run away. The amount of times people have said congrats, which is honestly so sweet. And I realized that nobody cares who the heck I'm with. Until recently, some people have been like, who is this and where is his face? But for the majority of the congratulations, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I'm like, that's actually so kind to know that, they just trust. They're like, congrats to you. Love is love.
Normalize just blind liking engagement pictures. You'd be like, yeah, cool, sick. And then,
Bam.
maybe unfollowing that person afterwards, whatever. But, just when I saw it, I was like, oh, cool. Good for, I didn't know this. Cool. A double tap. I did not comment congratulations, but I'm glad I didn't now. I'm glad that I wasn't that concerned. Yeah. But I double tapped. I was like, okay,
Do you think when people say congrats, they're concerned?
Well, no, but I mean, I'm glad I wasn't overly oh my God, congratulations, girl. So happy for you.
Tell me all about
watching
it.
you and your man
Woo.
grow together. Something just overly heartfelt. You'd be like, oh, it's completely fake. So.
I mean, I would have told you if you said something.
Yeah. So.
But he didn't care enough to ask.
Lessons that we learned here on CountryLine TV. Okay, number one, pre-save this single. Okay. And don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Believe that you should pre-save the single.
Don't
believe
everything.
anything else.
Yes. That is also another depiction.
It's another thing, for sure.
Of not everything you see is real. Social media is a fraud sometimes.
For years,
you know what I
I've said
mean?
this. For
Right.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another underlying lesson
Yeah.
as well.
It's true. It's true. I rent these shirts. These are not even my shirts. It's crazy.
From what?
No,
Newly?
that's just saying that this is not, social media is not real. No, these are my shirts. Come on, don't ever insult me like that again. Anyway, enough
he
about
has
me.
he has a monthly subscription to Newly or Rent the Runway.
This is custom, baby. You can't find this anywhere. Anyway, all right. Harper Grace here, CountryLine TV, on the road here at Curb Records. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thank you.
And you know what?
No, thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.